Welcome to Fright Nights, my new series where I tell you creepy stories from the spiritual world. Some of them will be mine, some of them will be submitted by viewers. This one is mine. Started when I was 6 years old. Me and my older sister had a friend. She was rambunctious. Next to our apartment complex, we had a sandlot, and our new friend frequented there on many occasions. So she brought us there because she told us she had something to show us. She said, "I saw a woman get buried here. I'll show you where." Not thinking anything of it, we followed her. When she took us to this mound of dirt, oddly shaped like a coffin, she began running up it and jumping off of it, so we followed suit. A bunch of kids, not thinking too much of it, until it started to get dark and we all went our separate ways. We went home. That night, while my sisters slept, I could not fall asleep. The guilt was keeping me awake. I started to watch the light shining through the blinds as it hit the wall. And I saw the light start to dance along the wall as I drifted asleep. And I thought it was weird because I saw it making shapes. It must have only been a couple minutes since I had fallen asleep when I woke up, and I felt the urge to look behind me because I was only sleeping on one half of the bed. I was facing the wall away from the window this time. So I slowly rolled over toward the window to face the empty half of my bed, only to see the back of a woman laying next to me. I could tell it was a woman because there was long hair. Only something was wrong because she was glowing green and see-through. Now, I was scared to make any noise or move, but I knew something was wrong. But before I could react, this woman spun around and looked at me, dead in my face, and began to scream. Although there was no sound to the scream. My heart was pounding, and I was full of fear. I could not move. I was frozen. When I could move, the only thing that I could manage to do was to lift my right arm and flip off this spirit out of anger. I know it sounds funny, but I didn't know how to express my disapproval at the time. When I did that, the spirit jumped out of my bed and it flew through my window. And I was still frozen in a way. I couldn't scream for help. But I knew I had just faced a demon. And I still couldn't let it defeat me. I had to find a way to defy it. That is why I gave it the finger. This was one of my first and earliest experiences with the spirit world. And it taught me that when you stand up to them, they want nothing to do with you. Thank you for listening to Fright Nights with Astral Meta. I hope you enjoyed it. And stay tuned for the next scary story that I have for you. Until next time.